In the Pacific Northwest, the battle to claim the Apple Cup always hotly contested. And even when these teams have struggled and winless seasons have been part of the equation, that just intensified the resolve to bring home the apples. Welcome to the Palouse, Pullman Washington Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars. As we'll see, the number 22 team in the country, the Washington Huskies, facing off with another team from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Washington State lined up to kick it off and get this game going. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Huskies offense will get first crack at it here. Motion from the wideout. Power football with the run. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
I'm amazed by this offense. This is how you set the tone for a game. Running, throwing on the opening drive, driving it right down the field. You've just run to set yourself up now in 1st and goal. They are feeling it.
On 1st and goal, let's see what Washington does. Quarterback making adjustments. Scanning the field, it's Horn. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Washington. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. What a quick start for this offense, putting up points on the first drive.
And that's got to feel good, Reese. You've been practicing all week. You've been practicing against the looks you were anticipating to see from this defense. You get those looks, you're able to come out, you run the ball, you throw the ball, and this offense right now is in a groove early.
76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Washington State's offense has the ball for the first time. And the Cougars just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Off-play action on first down. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. And how about this guy upholding that linebacker tradition of a Shaq Thompson or a Mason Foster?
And you think about those guys that can do a little bit of everything. They can play the run and be physical, but they have the athletic ability to play in coverage. Just versatile defenders.
The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. And he's dragged down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Wide out trying to get it in. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Huskies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Horn. Trying to find the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Huskies.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
He'll start this drive firing. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Huskies. The defense putting points on the board. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping two hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Finds his big tight end. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cougars. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on 3rd down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
He might want another play. Back to throw, it's Horn. Touchdown, Washington! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
Here and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Huskies and Cougars. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. I'm less of a citrus guy, fellas, more of a Honeycrisp fan.
Motion from the back. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
And the offense is out on the field with a 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. Got it?
Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Horn. Looking for the goal line. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. Washington comes to the line with a 1st and goal.
Okay, ready? Okay, great.
Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Huskies. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And the Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Motion from the wideout. Looking to fire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Well, you'd be hard-pressed to find better field position to start a drive. 1st and goal from the 10. Quarterback making checks. Dropping back, it's Horn. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Touchdown, Washington. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Wants to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Bishop. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. He wants to change this route. Back to pass, it's Horn. The throw to the outside is complete. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And here's a fumble way behind. Turning it on. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Huskies. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit, the ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
Back to throw, it's Horn. Wide open downfield. At the 45 on his way. Off to the races to the right. And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown, Washington. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Washington State has it all working right now. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Reads it, fires complete. Breaks into the open. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Washington State will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Washington State.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
They'll try the run. There he goes. Got the first down and more. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year?
He'll set up to throw. Fires to the big fella. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the fourth quarter.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Washington coming to the line with another first down. They'll move the tight end. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass, it's Horn. Just a short pass to the tight end.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And, man, this quarterback is on fire this drive. They've run 5 plays offensively. He's thrown it all 5 times. He's 5 for 5, and now he has him down here on the goal line. Why not go 6 for 6 with a tutty?
And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit.
Ready, set, ready. Trail. Ready, set.
Looking to throw. Going for 6. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal.
Camper. Hey, travel.
I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Number 84, hauls it in the end zone.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking to pass, it's Stokes. He wants a big play here late. And that pass will be incomplete, and time has run out on this game. The Huskies had that dog in them in this one, taking down the Cougs for the Apple Cup and the Governor's Trophy. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.